Hi guys, welcome back for another installment of the planners and journals that I'm using in 2016, and this is the March video. I will be going through the planners that I am using now that you are seeing over there, and most importantly, I will be showing you the changes that I have made, because I believe that this is the month when I did the most changes to my current organizational system. And I decided to retire 2 of my traveler's notebooks because I couldn't just go around anymore having so much bulk to carry with me. I think that most probably you are saying, but she still has so many planners and we are seeing there are so many books. But I just want to clear out that I do not carry these planners all the time with me. The majority of them do stay at home, never leave the home, and I would be taking one occasionally when I need it, depending on where I'm going and what I will be doing. So many of them, almost all of them, do remain at home without any time just leaving it. What would be happening so far is that I will be telling you what I do keep at home and what I do carry with me, but also I will be highlighting what I have changed and the reasons for such change. So the first thing that I want to show you, and that you have seen so many times in my previous videos, is this Filofax Domino in pink. It is a personal size and that is my daily planner. This is the only planner that I do keep with me on a daily basis. It's in my bag continuously, always there, and I do get it in and out continuously because I have to put in my to-do list, my project notes, my calendar, my appointments, and a lot of things. So this is, I think I could say this is my life. It is what keeps me going on a daily basis and never leaves my bag. So this is the only thing that I do take with me on a daily basis. What I have started to take with me, I think every day, because currently I do need it, is this paper dory. I do show videos about how to do a paper dory yourself at home without any particular costs incurred. This one does has, let me see, 5 booklets, and I am using it to hold my to-dos, my to-buy, my notes, my brain dump, and I have a blank notebook at the back so that whatever I need to scribble, I just have enough space to scribble there. That is something that currently I am taking with me because I had a couple of projects that I was working on and I needed to write so many notes and so many things to buy and to do that I just felt the need to have somewhere else where I could put everything in and scribble whatever notes come to my mind and then just take them to the different planners that I have. So that is coming with me. This is a new edition, but it does has the same things that previous traveler's notebooks used to have. Let me just open it. I do have a pocket here for pens and for markers. I have a couple of paper clips over here, and I just have my to-do. I have a clear top-loading envelope here, my to-dos that I just scribble in the middle. I have secretarial pockets, as you can see. These come from different traveler's notebooks that I have purchased, and so on. They go just blank paper notebooks in there, and at the back I do have a couple of pictures. It is something that I found it so handy because even if I don't have my planner, which is something that could be happening very rarely, but if just in case I don't have my planner, which is this one here, I can just jot down whatever it comes to my mind in this one, and I can write in whatever manner I want without feeling the need to be neat and to be organized in how I am writing for, how can I say it? For being organized in the way I write and making it look good. I don't have to do that. I just write in there stress-free without using colors, without using any perfectionism that I know that I live with it. And there is where I can just write whatever ever I need and I want. So I do recommend having a place like this, because even though, like me, if you understand, I do feel that I need to be neat in this planner. I just want to write my to-dos in the best way possible, because I want something visual to make me feel like that I am not anxious, that I am not overwhelmed by the scribbling that there is, and I need my planner to be neat. So when I am on the go, I can't afford to be that neat. And this one here, this one permits me to be like that. And the moment that I get annoyed with any of the booklets in there, I just can toss it and just replace it with a newer version. So that is the outlet that permits me not to be organized for one moment in my life. So these two, this one and this one, are the two planners that do leave the house and do come with me at the moment and most frequently. The others are just things that remain here, that don't ever leave the house, and they still help me to be organized because they have a purpose. Each of them does has a good purpose. So this one here, I believe that you have seen it in my previous video, is where I keep all the organization related to my apartment. I've said it many times in my previous videos that I am setting up my apartment. I have purchased an apartment and I am organizing it, and I am just putting in furniture and buying things and whatever. So here I do have everything that I need so that I can keep up with the work that needs to be done in my apartment. And I have done this in the way I do. I did a paper dory. This is also a paper dory, but in A5 size, and I have used a scrapbook paper that has the houses, just because it remains in theme. So there I do have everything. I believe I have 4 booklets, and I do have copies of the apartment plans, papers, receipts, etc. that have to do with what I am doing on this particular project. Then this is something that you have seen before, and you have seen also a video related to this one. This is my list binder, and as you can see here, there is so much related to all my lists and all that I have. You can go to the video related to my list binder from my channel, and you can get all the information of all the lists that there are there. This is not something I do use it so much, but it's there, it's for reference purpose, and it's part of my organizational system. So again, here there is something else that I've just removed the list binder from here, that I have shown in all my previous videos, and that is my relationship journal. There I have so many pictures and cards. As you can see, it's becoming always and every day chunky by the moment, because things happen in our relationship, and I do go there and write and put notes and put lists of the places we have visited, and pictures and cards, and a lot of other things that I want to remember. It's part of my memories, and this planner just gives me the outlet to do that. And I do recommend putting your memories in places that you cherish so much, because that is what will remain of those important moments. We are so much taken by our routine, and we are so much going on and on and on in a hectic day and routine that we usually do forget about what happened and what we lived. And it is so important not to miss what we have lived in those important moments, because that is what makes us so real and what makes us that we have lived our life. So that is very important. So as I said, it's getting chunky, and it will be going on like that. I don't know whether I will be ever changing this, or most probably I will just add another one when this Filofax Domino in A5 will not be able to take it anymore, because so many inserts are getting there by the day. Now, I am going to show you this one because you have seen this one so many times. It is my current journal. It is a Hobonichi style journal, but it is with blank pages. There is the only outlet where I do go and vent and basically say whatever I want to say. I have described this journal many times and I'm not going to go through it, but it is a place where I draw, put pictures, write, whatever it is. It's something that makes me, actually helps me against my against my anxiety, because whenever I have a problem, I do go there and write it down there. So a journal is very important and it is part of my organizational system. Now, let me just clear a bit this place. And these two here are my two additions to the family. And this one here has replaced this one. Do you remember it? This was a chunky guy. It took 8 to 9 books in it. And it featured in so many videos in January and February. But there was a time when it was that traveler's notebook and another traveler's notebook, and I couldn't take it anymore. It was too much for me. So what I did was that I incorporated what was in those two traveler's notebooks into this Filofax Domino. It is in the aubergine spots, but it basically has all the sections that were into all the other traveler's notebooks before, and I have incorporated everything in one place. I cannot not mention that for me it's so important to have my life in one place. I believe that you have heard so much in the planner community this phrase, and I can say that it is true. It is so important to have your life in just one place. For me it is, because I can't stand being overwhelmed by so many planners and so many places where I need to update this from that planner, that from that planner. I couldn't just go on like that, and I made it a point to include everything. There might be a video about this because it would be nice just to go through it and I explain what made me do this planner. It is now very chunky, but as you can see, it has so many sections over there. It has 3 main sections, which is the general, the personal, and the creative. And every of those 3 sections just has other subsections. As you can see there in my creative outlet, I do have videos, YouTube finance, filming notes. And in my creative, I have so many sections. So those are the top sections. And here, there are a lot of other sections, you see. So that is what it's in this planner. I will be doing a video about it. But basically, whatever there was in my traveler's notebooks before, it's in there. And it's incorporated into just one place. I do feel very comfortable having it, because even when I needed, because there was an instance when I needed to take it with me for projects, that I just grabbed that instead of having to grab 3 different traveler's notebook, because traveler's notebook do have a limit, and I was even finding it a bit difficult on how to write on it and on how to put in the notes, insert whatever I had to insert, and the pages I had to include in it. And the ring just gives me that opportunity. Wherever I need to put a paper, I just open the ring and put the paper there, instead of having to stick the insert into the traveler's notebook, and so on and so forth. And I did not find it that much good for me. It's something of personal preference, but that's the way I felt about it. But I will be doing a video about it, so stay tuned for that. You are going to see it. And the last thing that I am going to show you is this one. I got that from eBay, and it is a notebook about organization. and I have just put this title to it. I have the pens that are falling. It is Keep Calm and Get Organized. It's a picture I've got from the internet, and here I do have copies of notes about how to keep organized. I've been watching Khloe Kardashian videos about how to be organized, and I have been taking notes about it because I really like to get new ideas about organization. I have put pictures in there. It's not a question about the Kardashians, so I don't want to get into that drama and into that argument, because there might be people that are friends of this family and there might be people that are not. But the reason for which I have these pictures is simply for the concept, because these videos are so interactive from Khloe, and she is, I think I can say, she's an organization maniac like I am, and I just found her so inspirational that I decided to just take pictures from her videos and just attach them here so that I could take notes for myself and simply just get ideas about how I can organize my fridge and I can organize other places. And then I went on just doing notes because I am doing my own organizational project and I am jotting down notes. So this notebook here is just for organization. And these are the two editions. That's there. And the rest are just those that you have been seeing, I believe, for so much time, and you have been used to them, but I just wanted to show you what I have added to my system and how it is going on. So, as I said, just stay tuned because the video is coming for this planner here. I will be explaining each and every section in it. And in the meantime, I really hope that you like this new installment of the planners and journals I am using. And I really hope I have managed to explain everything very well, and I have managed to be first and foremost of inspiration to you to help you be organized. So until next video, bye bye.